Hi guys, I'm super excited for today's vlog because some of you might already know that I am now going to be doing daily vlogs, but the weekend vlogs are going to be like not a series because I think they're going to continue on indefinitely, but it's going to be different from my Monday through Friday vlogs in the aspect that this really isn't so much a vlog, it's more like sit down type of videos. There could be like different little things happening. Some of them could actually be like mini little vlogs, but Saturday and Sunday's videos are definitely going to be a lot shorter. My goal is for them to be about 5 to 6 minutes long, just so that I am able to get out daily vlogs for you guys, but I can't spend too much time editing because it eats a good chunk of my time. So in order to make this successful, I'm having to make the weekend vlogs shorter. Now today's video is going to be a little bit longer because it's the first one. I'm doing an introduction into this and we're going to call this Weekend at Marie's. I asked you guys for help on naming this series and one of you said it has to be Weekend at Marie's because I love Weekend at Bernie's. I play that movie so much this summer that I think you guys probably honestly got sick of seeing it on my TV. Alright, so this actually happened quite a while ago, and from what I remember, I just remember it in houses, like which house was I in when this happened. I'd have to look back and look at the year, but I don't know the year at the top of my head, but I know that this was 4 houses ago, and it was actually the house where I really started taking my YouTube channel a little bit more seriously. It was the house where I did my very first Dollar Tree haul in. Basically, this was the year that I was actually able to finally get off of work and go on my family vacation. It was also the first year that my daughter was going to be able to bring her friends. And so because we were leaving early in the morning, her friends were at the house with us, spending the night so that we could get up super early and head out. Because of this, because we were leaving on our trip, I decided to order pizza because obviously I wasn't going to cook dinner, I wasn't going to have dirty dishes, that whole thing. So the pizza guy shows up and delivers the pizza, and I had what in my mind was a completely normal or average conversation that you have. Grab the pizza, I signed for the tip and my name. I said thank you and I said have a great night, took the pizza, came in, and that was that. Fast forward, we go on our trip. Trip was fun. I come back home from the trip. Maybe a week or 2 after this trip, I'm now in my Facebook where I see that I've gotten a message. Mind you, this is really early on in my YouTube career and I had no social media platform for YouTube, so this was obviously all personal. Opened up this message and I was highly disturbed. It was from the pizza guy, and I knew that because in the message he said, "Hi, I delivered pizza to you and it seemed like you were really into me." Yes. And he went on to say that he thought that that basically meant that we were supposed to be together and be married. It was it was a very disturbing message. It actually scared me so bad because it was just like, what? You know, because I'm just like racking my brain and trying to remember what conversation was had, and I was just like, wait, how did he find my Facebook? Obviously, you know, the first thing I did was I called, you know, family members and friends, and I was just like, what is this? What's happening? And then I clicked on his profile that he had messaged me from, you know, Facebook. So if you message from Facebook, obviously you have to have your own Facebook profile. And in his profile, he had no friends. He had posted 1 post, and in his job title, he indicated that he worked for NASA. Yes, and he had created the account the day that he had sent me the message. So he had created a whole Facebook thing, went in, said that he worked for NASA, said all of these things just so that he could message me. Now, he also was using, I think, his real name, because when I did a Facebook search, I found his real Facebook page and didn't say anything about NASA, and some of the posts were kind of off, and I was just like, nothing like that had ever happened to me before. So I basically contacted, and because I didn't know like what to go, I was kind of scared. He obviously knew my address because he had delivered to me, and I remember that when I would, you know, open the door, I would always look out the door before I walked out. You know, when I opened up the garage, I was always looking before anything, because if somebody was willing to go to those lengths to contact me and also think that the message, like I said, was very disturbing, I really didn't know what he was capable of. I got basically put into headquarters. They reacted exactly as they should have as a company. They looked into where he was. They actually found out that he didn't actually have his own delivery car. So something had happened. I think like a wreck, they said a wreck had happened. And so he had actually stopped working there, like in between when he delivered to me and when I saw the message. So he wasn't actually working at that location anymore. And then they found out that he was trying to apply for another job in a different city in Texas, far away from me. So that relieved my mind because he was no longer in my area. So because the ticket has your name as a customer, that's how he was able to search for me on Facebook. And obviously I never responded to him. That's basically the end of this short story time. I never responded to him. I never actually ever saw him ever again. But it blew me away that from me just simply saying thank you, have a good night, that a person actually translated it into something else completely on their side. I am not I'm not a flirtatious person by any means. I'm very like to the point, and just cut and dry. Like that's just how my personality is. So from my perspective, I just simply couldn't understand how he had gotten whatever feeling that he thought he got from that. And I don't even think I even make eye contact with him. And ever since then, I'll tell you this, I didn't order pizza for the longest time. And till this day, because of this, it has made me not really make eye contact with a lot of people in general, just because I am worried about what signal am I sending. So anyways, that is the short story time. I know I kind of like rushed through it, but that was an interesting time. Quarters took care of it. They took it very seriously. And yeah, so anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed. Wow, what a way to kick off weekend at Marie's with that whole story time. But there it is. And I feel like I might have mentioned it before. There's a possibility that I did, and I wonder if I've even done an in-depth story time. If I did, it was a really long time ago. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the very first weekend at Marie's. For tomorrow's video, I'm going to show you guys a collection that quite a few of you have been asking for a long time. So it is coming, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.